Hi guys, hope you're all okay. It's Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a review of a brand new fragrance release. It's just came out not long ago and I've got my hands on it because I was really excited to see what it would smell like, because when I looked it up it had a lot of like dessert like notes, so that really intrigued us. And the fragrance that I'm talking about is Anna Sui Fantasia Gold Edition. Now, there's been quite a few Anna Sui releases in this sort of line. I think it started in 2017 when she brought out the first unicorn fragrance. Then in 2019 there was Fantasia Mermaid, and in 2020 there was Fantasia Forever, which was like the pink unicorn. And this one is the Fantasia Gold Edition. And look at the packaging of the fragrance. I think it's so beautiful. I mean, how stunning is that? It's very sort of magical looking, which I absolutely love. So that's the box, and I'll just unbox it and I'll show you what the bottle's like. Now, I have been testing this one out so I can give you like my full thoughts on it. This is the bottle. How cute is that? I think it looks absolutely amazing. I love it. I haven't actually got any of the others from like the Fantasia line at all, but I've heard quite a few good things about a few of them, so I was really intrigued by this one, as I said, because it's got notes like lemon cake and rice pudding, and it just sounded like something I'd absolutely love. So yeah, I'll go through the full note breakdown with you first. The top notes are bergamot, pear blossom and lemon cake. The mid is rice pudding, jasmine, honeysuckle and vanilla orchid. And the base is caramelized patchouli, tonka and vanilla. So I thought those notes sounded absolutely fantastic. And I love like creamy fragrances, so that rice pudding note really stood out to me and I just had to get my hands on it. Now, when I first got it through the post, as I always do, I took it out the packaging straight away. I can never ever wait, and I just sprayed it on, and it didn't smell anything like what I had imagined. I thought it would be a lot more creamier and that sort of rice pudding, but what I got is like quite a spicy sort of fragrance. It does smell like a little bit spicy. You definitely get like a caramel sort of vibe from it, and the only thing that I can think of is like a spiced rice pudding, maybe like a beautiful rice pudding topped with loads of cinnamon and other spices, nutmeg, and that's the sort of vibe I get from it. And do you know what? It doesn't represent the bottle at all. I think the bottle looks very girly, very magical, and I thought was going to be more of a creamy sort of fluffy fragrance, and it's not that at all. It's more spicy. It's got the caramel there. You can definitely get that. But yeah, mainly I get like a spiciness to it, and it sort of reminded us of something, and I couldn't think of what it was. It took us absolutely ages, and what it actually reminds us slightly of is the Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. Now, I get a little bit of like the caramel vibe from that fragrance in this one, but this one seems a lot more grown up, and the spices are just there. I don't know what it is because the spicy notes aren't actually listed, but I definitely get like a real spicy vibe. You definitely get a bit of the tonka and vanilla in there as well. But yeah, I love the bottle. I think it's so fun. I'm happy to have it in my collection. And my husband absolutely loved it. He asked us straight away what it was I was wearing, and he thought it was like a unisex fragrance. And when I showed him the bottle, he started laughing because he didn't expect the juice to come from this sort of bottle. He thought it was definitely like a unisex fragrance, which I think every fragrance should be. Obviously, some lean a little bit more masculine, some lean a little bit more feminine, but wear whatever you want. That's what I always say. But yeah, the juice doesn't quite match like this magical unicorn bottle. It definitely smells a little bit more unisex. And then as I wore it, as the day went on, my son also asked what I was wearing. He really liked it. So I think this is one for the men. I think the men absolutely love the smell of this one. I don't know if it's that sweet caramel note. I wouldn't say this is majorly sweet, but men do seem to like a sweeter sort of fragrance. And I know a lot of men like the smell of the Juicy Couture Gold Couture. So I think it's that sort of sweetness that sort of pulls them in. But yeah, both my husband and my son absolutely loved the smell of it. And then I always ask my littlest son, Hendrix, he's only 4, what he thinks. But he always likes the smell of everything. So yeah, he's just so cute, but I always like to involve him because he loves perfumes. He loves just looking and playing around with the bottles and stuff. And he adored this bottle. He absolutely loved it. But for this fragrance being advertised as like a fragrance filled with desserts and sweets, it's not a dessert-like fragrance in my opinion. It's definitely got a sort of gourmand vibe to it, but it doesn't smell like straight up cake or any sort of pudding. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it, but I wouldn't say majorly, nothing like what I expected. But yeah, I think it's a really good fragrance, an everyday, easy reach fragrance. It hasn't like blow me socks off or anything like that, but it's a nice fragrance. And I think if you like collecting these bottles, it's definitely one to check out because it is really nice. And as I say, it smells totally unisex. But with the spicy vibe that it was pulling off on my skin, it definitely is one for everyone and one that everyone would probably enjoy as well. So yeah, I'm really happy I've got it. I love the bottle. I think it looks so beautiful on display. And as I say, it's a nice, everyday, easy reach fragrance. The lasting power was quite good actually. I got around, I'd say, 5 hours from it, and it does project, especially when you first spray it on for the first couple of hours. It's quite strong actually. So yeah, I've got nothing really bad to say about it. It's a nice fragrance and I think a lot of people would enjoy this one. But I wouldn't say that it's totally generic or anything like that. It has got a little bit of a difference about it. If you're looking for like a sort of cake smelling fragrance or something that smells like desserts, like rice pudding and lemon cake, which are the notes in this one, I don't think you're going to get it from this fragrance. But if you're just looking for like a nice everyday fragrance that's going to get you a lot of compliments, I think this is a good one. So yeah, that's Fantasia Gold Edition, and I just think it looks super magical. So let me know in the comments, have you tried this fragrance yet? Do you want to try it? Let me know your thoughts on it. I hope the video was helpful to you. Give us a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.